Brooke here, and today I'll be talking about deforestation. Here's a map of the original and remaining forest cover. The dark green represents tropical current forest cover, and the light green is former forest cover. And this neon green is the current temperate forest cover, and this light neon green is the former temperate forest cover. And here's a fun little comic of the positive effects of environmental destruction. All my allergies are gone. I'll start with the importance of trees. Trees reduce the CO2 emissions in the air by creating a canopy over the forest. But this canopy keeps these gases within the forest instead of releasing them into the atmosphere. Trees also increase oxygen emissions. We all know that plants release oxygen so we can breathe. They also control erosion and increase rainfall. They control erosion because the roots of a tree go beyond the width of a tree and expand underground and hold on to water in the soil. They increase rainfall by creating the canopy effect creates a cloud of moisture in the canopy of the forest, which is then absorbed back into the clouds and turns into rainfall. Trees increase biodiversity, which is a wildlife habitat, and they allow for different animals and different kinds of plants to grow in the region. They provide shade. How many of us have sat under a tree lately because it's getting nice out? And they also reduce sound pollution. Not only that, but they're also aesthetically appealing, and they provide life. Everybody loves life. So why do we deforest? We deforest to make room for agriculture or livestock. This is one of the main reasons, to make room for cattle and farming. We deforest for growing populations so that they'll have somewhere to live. We deforest for wood because it's a renewable resource and we use it to create energy. We also deforest for paper, lumber, fuel, all that jazz. So where is deforestation happening? Everywhere there are trees. Specifically, the Amazon rainforest in South America, the boreal or taiga forest in Russia, Asia, Africa. In Palestine, they're deforesting olive trees, which is creating oppression on the indigenous people of the area. And that's just to name a few. I found the Palestine one pretty interesting because there's been a Palestine-Israel conflict going on for a very long time, and now they're actually removing olive trees that have been there for thousands of years, and these people are losing a lot of history by this deforestation. Deforestation has negative impacts. Some of these impact the ecosystem. Tropical forests are home to more than half the species on the planet. So when we're removing trees, we're also removing homes for half of these species on the planet. That's half. That's a lot. So deforestation leads to displacement of animals, which then leads to extinction. That's not good. The effects of extinction are endless, and they go beyond just that extinct animal that's being removed from the planet. It's not just that extinct animal that's being affected when we deforest and kill them off. We are also killing off other animals that ate that animal, or if it's in the case of a plant, we're killing off animals that ate that plant. So then we're causing a ripple effect of extinction and causing several species to become extinct and not just one. To quote one of the research articles I looked at, more than 4,000 species are being lost every year due to deforestation. And a lot of the medicines that we have today came from plants in tropical forests, and we now are killing off plants that have not been researched at all. So these plants will never have their medicinal properties known to the world because they will no longer be here. Climate change is also a negative effect of deforestation. Deforestation is found to be one of the leading causes of climate change, according to research. The data varies from research to research, anywhere from 1/10 of climate change to 1/3 of climate change. So more research needs to be done on that. Why deforestation causes climate change is because as I stated earlier, the canopy effect of the forest is that it keeps the canopy leaves from these trees keep greenhouse gases in and create a concentration of carbon in the forest and don't allow it to be released into the atmosphere. So when we cut these trees down, the carbon is then released into the atmosphere and leading to the greenhouse effect. There are areas of reforestation though. Some places are actually reforesting faster than they're deforesting. Illinois is an example of this. We have more trees here in Illinois than we did in the 1960s. Areas of reforestation tend to plant trees that are not indigenous to the area though. So this can be a problem. Planting trees that are not indigenous is not very helpful to the environment. In fact, it can cause problems, such as bringing in new diseases to the area, species that are not supposed to be living there, causing problems for indigenous species of the area, and just kind of changing up the environment for everyone involved. So does reforestation make up for deforestation in other areas? No, not so much, because we're not planting the same trees in different areas. So really, we just need to not deforest so much. Trees are our friends. Trees can live without people, but people cannot live without trees. So what can we do to help? Plant a tree. That's the first thing we can do. We can also educate others, make people aware of the problems of deforestation, the issues involved with it, and what really happens. By educating others, we are creating action in those others also. So by educating people, we are creating change. This is my bibliography, and thank you.